Hey there, this is Dr. Gretchen Kubacki in Los Angeles, California, and I am coming to you from PCOSwellness.com, and I'm here to talk to you about sleep. I've been on the theme of sleep quite a bit lately because it is really important for women with PCOS. And in my last video, which you'll also find on the PCOS Wellness channel, I talked a little bit about some of the problems with insomnia, obstructive sleep apnea, and also the problems associated with not getting enough beauty sleep. So this one is going to be a little bit about sleep rhythms. And they're very important because if you think about it, we all have rhythms. We have sleep rhythms, wake rhythms, sleep and wake cycles, menstrual cycles, although that's a huge problem for some of us with PCOS, obviously. The moon and the sun have cycles, the earth rotates on its axis regularly, so the entire planet and the oceans, everything is all in some sort of constant cycle mode. And we with PCOS are disrupted in our cycles and quite often in our sleep. And so what's really important to know about, the main thing I wanted to focus on actually today, I'm always talking about getting 9 hours of sleep. I know, I am so optimistic, right? It's so hard to get 9 hours of sleep, but it's so good for you. I really want you to try to do this, please. Yeah, what you should know though, if you are having problems sleeping, napping is not going to help very much usually. In fact, it's more likely to disrupt your sleep, even more so. Because if you're having problems sleeping and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna just lay down for an hour in the afternoon and I'm gonna catch up, right? No. That does not work. It probably means you're gonna have a harder time getting to sleep later in the day. Also, something important to know, we tend to sleep in about 90-minute cycles. And so sometimes it's actually better to get less sleep rather than more. I know that sounds really weird, but hear me out. Sometimes you might be like, okay, I can get 7 hours of sleep and that's great, right? But if you wake yourself up at the 7th hour, you are going to be deep in the middle of your REM sleep, your restorative sleep state. You are probably going to feel groggy and worse than if you had actually gotten up after 6 hours of sleep. I know, sounds crazy, right? But it is the truth. Test it, try it out, see how you feel. If you use something like the sleep tracker app that I recommend, which is called Sleep Tracker, very clever. It's free, you can download it from the App Store. It will tell you, you can set it to have a window of when it wakes you up, and it will monitor your breathing and it will know when you're coming out of the deeper sleep and heading into the lighter sleep cycles. So it will wake you up a little bit earlier maybe than you had set your alarm. Try getting up to it, see how it feels. You will probably feel a lot better, a lot more rested and restored than if you had gotten interrupted in the middle of your sleep cycle. Now, napping. Actually, napping is not a bad thing if your sleep is in a pretty good place overall. But, again with the sleep cycle, 20 minutes is all you want to do for a nap. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound like very much, and you may say, but it takes me so long to fall asleep. Okay, if it's taking you a long time to fall asleep, you probably don't need a nap. Sorry, give it up. This is not kindergarten. We are not required to do this. This is all by choice. Naps can be lovely, but you want to do about 20 minutes so that you don't get into a deep sleep cycle. It's just a little cat nap. Rest, restore, refresh. That's all the purpose of a nap should be. Want to focus always on keeping you on track with the main thing, which is your sleep at night. And by the way, it's perfectly normal to wake up somewhere around 2-3 a.m. In Chinese medicine, that's liver processing time. It's also historically, like before we had electric light, we had bifurcated sleep schedules, and people would normally wake up from maybe about 2 to 4 or 3 to 5. They'd get up, they'd go do some chores, and then go back to bed. So if you can arrange your life in a way that accommodates that, that's not actually a bad thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with all of your friends. It's helpful for people even who don't have PCOS. And please be sure to like my PCOS Wellness YouTube channel and make a comment. Tell me what it is you'd like to hear more about, and I will record a video for you. Thank you.